Hey guys, let's get right to it. I'm Scarlett from Miss Money, and today I'm talking about one of my favorite stocks, Virgin Galactic. Space is the future. If you aren't investing in space, you are missing the next frontier that can make you a millionaire. I'm super bullish about space, and I'll explain my price prediction and how this could be your last chance to buy in the stock before Virgin Galactic takes off for its test flight and prices soar. You'll want to stick around for the whole video because toward the end, I'll advise on what you can do to stay on top of this pending test flight because you don't want to get in after the news is already out. Before we dive in, it would mean so much if you liked and subscribed to the channel with push notifications turned on. I'm trying to grow the channel for you guys.
A letter to my grandchildren. My dad, your great-granddad, was an extraordinary man, full of wise words. He would often remind me that life is wonderful, and it is that simple truth.
Anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge fan of space travel and cannot wait to see the day where we all take vacations to space. Space's performance hasn't been great recently, and early this week, it hit below $50 per share. Specifically, Space went down 7.93% to $47.13 on Monday. But I'm not worried at all. Investors are probably just worrying about Virgin's upcoming fourth quarter earnings report. It's coming Thursday, February 25th. Analysts have warned that it's going to be another lean quarter, with sales of about $500,000 and a big net loss of 31 cents per share. With a valuation at around $11.6 billion, this is a pretty good mid-range. Virgin Galactic will probably stay here at around this price for a few weeks. It's really just a waiting game. Spaceships are complicated, and they're working on technicals per a recent tweet. So we're just waiting for an update on a new test flight. We could get it as early as this week or by the time I release this video. We're all feeling a little down after the high of $60 last week. But after an increase of 113% in general, we shouldn't worry. The travel industry wasn't great in 2020, but the space industry has certainly gained traction this year. Despite COVID, the space industry is definitely going through an exciting period and is poised for a lot of action in 2021. And that means profit gains for space travel investors. Virgin Galactic's focus is on space tourism, and the stock has been going through a period of strong momentum in the last few months before this little dip. Virgin Galactic recently named former Disney Imagineer Joe Rohde as experience architect. Joe Rohde was brought on to help the design and guide the overall experience for future astronauts, friends and family, and inspired fans alike. Joe will become Virgin Galactic's first experience architect, bringing more than 40 years experience from Disney Imagineering. I think this is great news for Virgin Galactic overall. So space stock is up 113% this year and hit new highs earlier this month. It was trading at just $18 per share in August 2020. It's been a little down as of recently, but this should not scare you off. A Morgan Stanley report has said that space travel industry is expected to make revenues above $1 trillion by the end of 2040. This means the sky literally is the limit for Virgin Galactic, or shall we say space is the limit. As the company is getting closer to commercial service and with NASA contracts, space stock can literally go to the moon and then some. Virgin Galactic had previously scheduled a test flight for February 13th. Unfortunately, this was obviously delayed because they needed to do additional technical checks. We don't know how long this delay will be, but the test window is open throughout the month. Be on your toes. We're all waiting for this test flight. Since the delay, shares dropped 8% immediately after the announcement on Twitter. This dip is a good time to make the move and add some space stock to your portfolio. Seriously, guys, get in now. A successful test flight would mean the stock will go so much higher. You can travel all over the world. Space is the last commercial frontier. Virgin Galactic will make it a reality. Virgin Galactic had 600 future passengers as of October 2020, which shows confidence in this stock. Tickets go for $250,000 a seat, which is pocket change compared to what we are going to make on this stock. That's also a great deal for a once-in-a-lifetime trip. The company will open ticket sales in 2021 after Richard Branson's flight. Virgin Galactic signed an agreement with NASA to advance HIMAC technology and another agreement with NASA to create a program for consumers who want to go to the International Space Station. Additionally, they're collaborating with Rolls-Royce on the design and development of engine technology. This should be very alluring for investors and you who might be looking to add some more stock to this portfolio here. With contracts with NASA and Rolls-Royce, there's much excitement for space stock. It all depends on this test flight announcement. Now, on to some exclusive news. How and when we can see the next test flight. Here it is. NOTAM is a notice to airmen to alert pilots of hazards and flight routes. The NOTAM is a notification system you can search flights, including space travel. This is the best source knowing firsthand besides Twitter and Reddit. So download this app, guys. It's available and it will help you stay on top of it. So what am I going to do? I already invested in space stock. I recommend doing so because as soon as the test flight is announced, it is expected to soar. There are risks involved with any investments, but with Virgin Galactic, remember that space travel is going to take a lot of time and tests and make so much money to make it happen, and it's already competing with Blue Origin and SpaceX, against Elon and Bezos. So that's something to consider. Either way, I'm still very super bullish about space, and I predict it will hit $100 after test flight news is officially announced. I do plan to hold for the very long term with this one because it is space travel. It is the next frontier, but it's gonna take time. So comment down below if you have any shares and what you plan to do. I'm Scarlett from Miss Money. Thanks for watching and catch me next time. Remember, this is just as much my channel as it is yours, and let's get rich together.